Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Hoppy. This is Hoppe Hour.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. That's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Jones.
Yeah.
Jones.
Let me take a drink of this energy drink. Bang Energy. Not a sponsor of my podcast. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you for the next hour. Call the show. Leave me a voicemail at any time. 856-49-HOPPE. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. You can tweet at me at RyanHoppeRadio. As a reminder, we are heard on ZRadioLive.com every Thursday at 5 p.m. Also, we are on the Quad Pod Podcasting Network, QODPOD.com/Ryan Hoppe. But check out all the great podcasts on the Quad Pod Network. And this week, I will be premiering Hoppe Hour Live. This is Hoppe Hour, the radio show in a podcast form, by searching Hoppe Radio, which you're already doing because you're listening. But Hoppe Hour Live will be me as a talking head at No Filter Network. I keep having a hard time saying it. Here I am promoting it, and I can't even say it. No Filter Network at nofilter.net. I have such the lack of a filter, I can't even get the name of the network I'm on out.
This podcast is for the people who wake up in the morning and grind their ass off. The people who run to their coffee pot and chug that scorching hot coffee. The people who won't give up no matter how hard life gets. The people who push their body to the limit just to get by in life. Because that's all you can do. This is Hoppe Hour.
Watch out. Hoppe is about to rant.
So last month, Chrissy Teigen was like, bye, everybody. I'm never going to be on Twitter again. I'm taking care of my mental health. I don't ever want to be heard from again. Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you don't have any redeeming talent. She's smart enough to take her lack of talent and to be famous with it. Also, because she's married to John Legend. So it's not like she's a dummy, but she's not out there making new music. She's not out there making new podcasts or movies. She's famous because she's Chrissy Teigen. So she's back on Twitter and throwing shots at people because I thought she was getting off of social media because of mental health. So if she was such an advocate of being a better person, because for the last 4 years when Trump was in office, she was out there throwing shots at everybody that was involved with Trump. But then would get mad when people would talk about her and couldn't handle the trolls. She was acting like, I need help. I don't need the trolls to bother me. But she'll talk about Lori Loughlin whenever she wants on social media. But heaven forbid people say what she said to Lori Loughlin to her, she'd be crying a foul. Shut up.
Twitter and appears to be using the app for school advice. In a recent tweet, the Sports Illustrated model took a jab at Lori Loughlin over the college admissions scandal, writing, "I want to go to hospitality school. I'm old and didn't take my SATs. How does this work? How do you get into school? Do I have to Lori Loughlin Photoshop myself being hospitable?"
No, just go to your local street corner and take a picture with a homeless person and be like, "I just helped out the poor." Then you'll get in, Lori. Make it all about you, honey.
Chrissy's tweet about the actress had a small mistake. She spelled her name wrong, which the
Whoa, but I thought Chrissy was so smart and intelligent. Oops, I did not mean to press the laugh track button when I was talking about how smart and hilarious and talented the great Chrissy Teigen is. Why does this button keep going off whenever I talk about the immense talent this woman has? The malfunction on the board. Enough of you.
model quickly poked fun at, adding, "Damn it, it's Lori." Her Twitter...
That's the biggest problem, is that you misspelled a woman. But could you imagine if Chrissy Teigen was a part of this scandal? Could you imagine if she was the one that did this and then somebody else was making fun of her? She would be snapping back saying, "I was mentally ill when I did it and you're triggering me and making fun of me." But because she's Chrissy Teigen, she can do whatever she wants. Because she's Chrissy Teigen, she can get away with whatever she wants. Nobody in Hollywood calls her out. Nobody in the news calls her out. She is a walking hypocrite. She is a bad person.
Followers didn't mind the spelling error, though, and quickly motivated the mom of two to get back to school. Lori, along with her husband Massimo Giannulli, was charged with and eventually pleaded guilty to paying $500,000 in bribes to get her two daughters admitted into USC.
Okay, I love whenever there's these news reports and then they recap something that everybody knew. Wait, you're telling me Lori and her husband went to prison? You didn't need to recap that. We already knew.
Battled Fuller House alum spent 2 months in prison for her involvement in the scheme. Her
2 months in prison. Any average Joe or Jane would get like 6 years, but you were on Full House. Good for you.
husband served a 5-month sentence and was reportedly released earlier this month.
Why'd the man serve longer? I thought everything was equal.
Regarding Chrissy's tweets, one user wrote, "I started college at 43, also got my BS at 49, and
Sounds like a lot of BS.
And started my master's program at 51. Way to go, Chrissy. You've got this."
And this is what Chrissy always does. She needs the adoration and the acceptance of others. Look at me. I'm making fun of Lori Loughlin. Find me funny. Can everybody applaud me? Because I need 100% of approval on Twitter. You have one person go at me and I'll go at them. And I'll pretend that I'm mentally strong and it doesn't bother me, but it really does, because a mentally strong person would not react. Enough of you, Chrissy. We've had enough. Oh, the moments when Chrissy wasn't on Twitter had no effect on me because I blocked her. But for everybody else, we didn't have to deal with her acting like a passive-aggressive idiot.
I hope it is as enjoyable for you as it is for me. Another adding, in part, community colleges have great hospitality classes, especially the ones in LA.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that the community colleges in Los Angeles probably aren't nice. But then again, that's perfect for Lori.
Hoppy, Hoppy, Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
And no, it's not because she's a woman. I don't want to hear that. Oh, Ryan's sexist. No. It has nothing to do with gender. Because I hate John Legend just as much.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
Yeah, well, something like that. They are such asswipes. Oh, no. Yeah, I got slapped with a copyright little notice. Not a fine or anything, but they're like, hey, quit playing licensed music on this podcast. And Spreaker deleted all my old shows. So now I get unlicensed music on SoundCloud. This is a DMX-like beat. And I'm currently playing this because I want to let you know about the best hot sauce in the whole wide world. That hot sauce would be the Tampa Bay Hot Sauce Company at tampabayhotsauce.com. There has all the locations of where you can get the best hot sauce in all of Florida and the world. But don't worry. Don't freak out. If you're not in Florida, you can order online. And at tampabayhotsauce.com, they have the locations and they have the recipes. Cops are at the door. Also, tag them on social media at Tampa Bay Hot Sauce and at Ryan Hoppe Radio and let us know what you cook up, baby. Just don't invite Chrissy Teigen.
Hoppy. This is Hoppe Hour.
Someone hooked me up with a flame. I'm having a neck fit.
Light him up.
Meatwad?
Here.
Encourage him in his habit.
That's a good smoker.
When did you start smoking?
This morning. Now, where's my whiskey? I'm going to get tore up.
We shall acquire some wine on the way to the mall.
And then you can get tore up.
And pass out in the hot sun.
That's my boy.
I don't think Meatwad should be hanging around with these moon people.
Live from St. Petersburg, Florida, you are now tuned in to Hoppe Hour. Here's Ryan Hoppe.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, man. Josh Duggar is a creep. Whoa. You're telling me the guy from a reality show who is always creepy is actually a creep? No way, Jose. What the hell's going on with everyone's non-favorite Duggar known as Josh Duggar?
Josh Duggar has been arrested, and ET has an exclusive reaction from the Duggar family. This is Duggar's mugshot taken on Thursday. The former reality star was arrested in Washington County, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Later that day, Josh's sister Jill...
He was one of a million people to be arrested that day in Washington County, Arkansas. Sounds like a county of criminals.
Star was arrested in Washington County, Arkansas. Later that day, Josh's sister Jill and her husband Derek Dillard exclusively told ET, quote, "We just learned this information. It is very sad. The specific charges have yet to be revealed by law enforcement." According to TMZ, Duggar is being held in a detention center without bail. And
this video doesn't want to let you know what the hell is going on with Josh Duggar. But he got caught with underage porn. I don't know why they didn't say that. But listen, are you surprised? I'm not saying every person who cheats on their wife watches underage porn. But he was that guy on TV. Oh, we're so religious and we have a lot of kids. It's just weird. So, like, all signs pointed to him being a weirdo. He got caught on Ashley Madison like 6 years ago. Honestly, I don't think we prosecute pedophiles enough. Because what's going to happen is he's going to get a slap on the wrist, we'll get probation and whatever. I think that you should have pedophiles, if you're caught, locked up for at least 10 years. And depending on how heinous the crime is, you could be put to death in the electric chair. I'm not kidding. You could set a precedent and go, listen, you act up, you are gone. Because everybody goes, oh, the poor pedophiles. Some people do. Well, here's the thing. There's no changing what you are into. If you are into kids, may you burn in hell. And you can go, well, you can bring them to rehab. You can get them into a detention center. Maybe help out their mentally ill self. No. They're just going to act up again like they always do. Electric chair, baby. Once they're found guilty, depending on how heinous of the crime. Yeah. Bye. See ya. Have a nice life. Good to know you. Dirtbags. Oh, geez. We go from a man screaming to ranting about Wendy Williams. Why? Because men scream when they're around Wendy. I'm just kidding. I'm sure she's a delightful person that is not a backstabber and would treat you right. What a heck. A good theme song, though. Really makes you want to party and run away from Wendy, like that rumor imbecile she is. Feel like you mean it. Pass the cocaine because I'm sad inside. I have no friends and I'm a sociopath. How are you doing? Because I'm Wendy Williams and I am insane.
Here's a flower. Come on.
Oh,
here's a flower. I just gave you flowers.
You gave me more flowers.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Jocelyn Hernandez made an appearance on Wednesday's episode of The Wendy Williams Show, and things got tense.
Whoa, you're telling me Wendy Williams had a tense interview? No, call the presses, because she's such a likable person who never gets into any fights. She has so many friends. She is such a heck. She is physically unable. I put that pause there because when I said physically unable, I was making a few jokes there. But seriously, she is physically unable to have any interview that doesn't go tense. Why? Because she has nothing going for her. She's made a career of being a dirty, rotten idiot, of being an imbecile who has to argue with others because she is sad inside. She has nothing going for her. She's talented, but she's like a shock jock. Like she needs to exploit others because she's a sad person inside. It's like cobwebs inside.
We agree to disagree.
The 34-year-old TV personality came on the daytime talk show to chat about season 2 of her series, Jocelyn's Cabaret Atlanta. But things quickly went south shortly after Wendy started the interview.
You know, Miss Wendy, I just must say this to you first.
What?
I hope you're going to give me my flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out there. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, you know?
Yeah, because Wendy's a sociopathic idiot.
Oh, and Wendy, you're 35 years my city.
Ow, yeah.
I should get those flowers.
Wow, Wendy broke the record of 10 seconds without farting on her show.
I should feel wanted by people like you.
Wendy tried to assure Jocelyn that she finds her very entertaining.
And then Wendy always does this because she's a passive-aggressive douchebag. She always picks a fight with somebody, but then she does that really smarmy thing that people do where she goes, I love you, but like the word love might be the most overused word ever. Like it's lost its meaning. Like I love about 10 people, my family, which is small, and then my girlfriend and my 2 cats. But people will insult somebody, so they'll be like, oh, I love Josh, the coworker, but man, he got drunk at the company party. And they say that because they don't want to completely insult somebody. Wendy does that all the time. She'll be like, I love you, insert love and hip-hop star, but I'm about to insult you because I don't have the guts to just insult you because I'm a dirty rotten.
But Jocelyn wasn't convinced.
We feel
because she's smart and her IQ is like quadruple Wendy's.
Convinced.
We feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. You know, we feel like
Wendy doesn't root for anybody else because she's jealous of anybody else that gets successful because deep down she's a rotten person. She's so rotten. I would rather chug a bottle of rotten milk than hang out with her.
And especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad.
Exactly, too. She always has to, like, make things, like, fake juicy. Like, we're going to have to compare you to somebody else. Like, she can never just interview somebody and be like, so how are you working on your project? Because she has no talent, that's why. Wendy's such a pea-brain person that she doesn't even know how to expose her talent, because she has talent, but it's always got to be, we got to be juicy and we're going to be real. But I have all these skeletons in my life and I'm never going to expose it because I'm a narcissist and everything needs to be perfect. Even though I sleep alone at night and I'll die alone like everyone else, and it's not really an insult. Too bad I'm not as likable as my theme song. But I didn't create the theme song. If I did, it would suck because I have no talent in my body. Say it like you mean it. Can you tell I don't like Wendy Williams? Better now that I got to rant about that dummy.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Wendy Williams, what are we going to do with you? Rant about you because you are an awful human being.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
But I'm right here.
Hey, I'm Jordan. A little thing I love about
I should probably pay for SoundCloud because I have these commercials when I'm trying to do my live read. But my show is not perfect at all. Anybody in radio has to do the perfect 7-second break before playing the same song you can get on Spotify. Here, we don't pretend to be perfect a day in our lives. Could you imagine if this show was just me doing 7-second breaks? Maybe 70 seconds. 70 downloads, get it? Hack Cleveland reference. Beats. This following segment's been brought to you by FitSageFitness.com. When I tell you that Devin Prasad is the best fitness trainer in all the Bay, I'm a man of my words. Let me take a drink of this water, this jug I have, the gallon jug. Well, FitSageFitness.com. Where do we begin? He is the best trainer in all the Bay Area. Go there. Tell him I sent you and he will hook you up. If you live within the Tampa Bay region, Devin can meet up with you and be the best workout trainer possible. He can get you workout plans, a diet regimen, spirituality, and whatever the hell you need. Here's the thing, though. Don't freak out if you find out that you're not in his region. You can do virtual workouts, but you got to make it happen, Captain. Add him on Instagram, fit_sage_fitness and fitsagefitness.com.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
What are you looking at? Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What else can we talk about on this award-winning show? Listen. Go to RyanHappyRadio.com. And there has all the links to all the podcast platforms that I'm on. This next headline's kind of weird. Billie Eilish is in lingerie.
Billie Eilish stuns on the cover of British Vogue, rocking a whole new look.
She was born in 2003.
So incredible.
The 19-year-old Grammy winner traded in her signature baggy clothes and went all out Hollywood glam, complete with corsets and honey blonde locks.
So weird. She wears those baggy clothes and then she like poses in this like almost lingerie and you're like, ah! Someone that was born in 2003 looks decently good looking. I don't know what the hell to say. It's weird, man. Weird.
I mean, I just think it's like,
what?
If it's something you feel, just like do that.
Yeah, totally well said. What a quote by Billie Eilish. I don't know what's more deep, her music that all sounds the same, or this riveting line.
Like, if it's something you feel, just like do that.
And if it's like something you feel, man, like do that. And all these Gen Z goth girls think this is the person with all the quotes about the future. She's Lord with more talent.
I mean, I just think it's like, if it's something you feel, just like do that.
Yeah. Well, I think your music sucks, so what should I do with it?
Inside the mag, Billie opens up about her new music and her new look, saying she feels, quote, more like a woman somehow.
Yeah, because you're growing up. I feel more like a man somehow. I don't know what the hell that means.
And while she loves her new vibe, the Ocean Eyes singer said she anticipates that there will be some backlash to her new style choices.
There you are, talking yourself down from the law of attraction, trust me. All the creepy guys out there are not showing any backlash. She is a grown-up woman. It's very weird, man. The time flew when she came out. Not like literally came out, but like she started getting popular 4 years ago and she was 14 and now she's 18 and just looking at this. I don't even want to describe it. Like I know she's of legal age, but like she's just, well, how do I put it? I don't know how to word it. All right. She's born in 2001. She's got big boobs. Okay. It's just bizarre. She wasn't alive for 9/11 and 19 years later, she's got big boobs.
Quote, suddenly you're a hypocrite if you want to show your skin.
What makes you a hypocrite? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just weird. And that might be weird to say, but it's just like she grew up.
And you're easy, and you're a slut, and you're a whore. If I am, then I'm proud.
Oh no, what route are we going down?
If you want to show your skin, and you're easy, and you're a slut, and you're a whore. If I am, then I'm proud.
This is her. She's tired of hanging around the baggy clothes. She sees all her friends out there just strutting her body, and she's like, I can't do this anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of being prude.
Quote, suddenly you're a hypocrite if you want to show your skin, and you're easy, and you're a slut, and you're a whore. If I am, then I'm proud.
Which, I mean, the slut shaming she was getting was ridiculous. Like, heaven forbid a woman that's all grown up show off her body. All you judgmental Karens out there.
Me and all the girls are hoes, and f*** it, you know?
Okay, I'm just going to say, like, I don't think she's going to go down the Miley Cyrus route of ruining relationships and cheating on her partner. But, like, she's definitely going down a route. I don't know what exit of the highway it is. It's Miley Cyrus Avenue or Britney Spears Drive. Who's the other girl? Amanda Bynes Street. But she's going down some avenue where it's like, she went from being that perfect teenager running around the mall in the music video to...
And all the girls are hoes. And
I'm just saying, like, there's a transition here. I don't know what it means. She's completely empowered and allowed to do whatever she wants with her body in its lifetime. I'm not being sexist. I'm just saying, I feel like she was holding it in throughout her teenage years, and now that she's an adult, she's like, jackpot, can't hold it in anymore.
Me and all the girls are hoes, and f*** it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's turn it around and be empowered in that. Showing your body and showing your skin or not.
I wonder, she was also not allowed to hang out with Bad Barbie, the Cash Me Outside girl. So I wonder if, like, Bad Barbie and her were sending texts. Because Bad Barbie said in an interview, Billie Eilish doesn't talk to me anymore. And I wonder if that quote is what bothered Billie, where she's like, oh my God, I need to start hanging out with Cash Me Outside more. I'm not going to join OnlyFans, but I definitely got to start showing it off.
Should not take any respect away from you.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, it's really sad that, women are even slut-shamed for showing off their body. I think sex needs to not be taboo anymore. You know how you were created? Insert person who's listening to this right now. Your father inserted his penis into your mom and ejaculated. Oh, it's gross and weird. But you had a 1 in a million chance of being born, and now you're listening to this award-winning podcast. Look how far your life went.
That's all I'd say, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Billie echoed all that on Instagram Sunday, posting snaps from her shoot alongside the caption, quote, I love these pictures, and I loved doing this shoot. Do whatever you want, whenever you want. Everything else.
She's having an early quarter-life crisis. She definitely was bothered by having to be the clean-cut teenager. And now she's all grown up. I think it's just weird because she was such an innocent teenager, and then you're like, ah! Why is the FBI at the door? I'm looking at pictures of her in Vogue magazine. I swear I'm not Josh Duggar.
Gotta give it to him.
Oh, and get this.
Yep.
Billie's post on Instagram surpassed 1 million likes in just 6 minutes.
Guys are weird.
Making it the fastest pick to ever achieve that on the platform.
Hell yeah, Guinness Book of World Records. I bet she has no idea what the hell the Guinness Book of World Records are.
So flattering, so I appreciate that.
In the article, the writer mentions a situation in which Billie says she was taken advantage of when she was younger, adding that, quote, the details are hers. Once again, Billie says she predicts the haters will come after her for talking about that experience in her music.
Here's the thing. Billie seems very self-conscious because she's always talking about the haters. She's always talking herself down. She's very self-conscious. She's pretty. I think her music's horrendous, but I'm also old man on the front lawn hanging out. So what I'm saying to you is it's horrendous in my opinion, but I know it's good because she gets millions of streams amongst a different generation. It's just not for me. She's got everything going for her, and she cares about what people think. For her to become somebody that doesn't lose her mind, she needs to quit caring about that and stop talking herself down and just be like, damn it, I got a good body and I don't mind showing it off, and not even use the word haters.
Music while showing off more of her body. Billie's response, quote, yes, I am, motherfucker.
She said you were.
She's also swearing a lot too. It's just weird, man. She's all grown up. It's bizarre how fast time flies. 4 years ago, she was a teenager wearing baggy clothes. Now it's like, ah!
But you ruined.
FBI at the door. No. Josh Duggar lives next door.
Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour.
With online check-in at Sport Clips Haircuts, your wait time could be as short.
I hate this stupid SoundCloud. Commercials. I just want to play an instrumental beat. Oh, man. I am not a perfect person. It's like that song. I'm not a perfect person. I promise I won't sing Nickelback or whoever sang that Switchfoot like it's 2004. And George Bush was running against John Kerry, who was a dummy from Texas, versus Frankenstein. No, I was not running for president in 2004. Enough of the jokes. Actually, I can't play the instrumental yet. I forgot to let you guys know something. Man, my show's all over the place today.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah. Let the beat drop. Oh, yeah. This following segment's been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts in St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, hot damn. Only millennials will get that reference. Because this is my jam. Till the AM. Throw your hands in the air. Go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts. When I tell you he is the best martial arts teacher in all of the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. Maybe the whole world. All the info is at AmirAcademy.com.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please. Oh, do you have 9 $1,000 ones? Yeah, good. And if you got an albino, send her up too. And like 20 minutes, I'm going to be asleep, so get them up here.
Yeah.
I had like half a bottle of melatonin, 6 beers, this whole bucket of chicken. Oh, the Sandman's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Bill and Melinda Gates are calling it quits.
No, a relationship I never cared about in the first place.
The Microsoft co-founder and his philanthropist wife announced on Monday that they were going their separate ways after 20.
I saw the most hack joke from somebody I looked up to in radio. He goes, "It's because you was Microsoft." I was like, ugh.
27 years as husband and wife. They each posted a joint statement on social media, which
last time they'll be joint.
Which began, "After a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we have made the decision to end our marriage."
Obviously not enough work.
The estranged pair went on to look back on their accomplishments together. And
the missionary sex!
Listen to me.
Oops, wrong button. Let me do it again. Take 2. The missionary sex! As he laid there. Get what I did there?
Suggested that their joint philanthropic efforts would continue. The statement went on, "Over the last 27 years, we have raised 3 incredible children and built a foundation that works all over the world to enable all people to lead healthy, productive lives.
Be a little more braggadocious, why don't you?
We continue to share a belief in that mission, and we'll continue to work together at the foundation."
Oh, I'm sure you're going to be hanging right next to each other in the same business offices. Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez next door working on their things. Oh, there's no way they're going to have their team of interns and sidekicks and assistants doing the work. It's going to be Melinda and Bill Gates in the same room together.
But we no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives.
Yeah.
We ask for space and privacy for our family as we begin to navigate this new life.
I love when relationships end. Not at all. I love when these celebrity relationships end. Not at all. But I love when they release these statements and they're like, please respect our privacy. If you truly wanted your privacy to be respected, you wouldn't even release anything. Obviously, the news would come out and people would find out, but just don't even address it. But when you're going, please respect our privacy, and you're putting out a joint little statement, obviously you don't care that much about the privacy, you hypocritical, sociopathic billionaires.
Bill and Melinda tied the knot in 1994.
Oh, wow. Time flies when you didn't realize they were married. Who cares?
And went on to welcome 3 children, Jennifer, Rory, and Phoebe.
Oh, they're great kids.
In the year 2000, the couple founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
That made me think of the Conan show. In the year 2000!
one of the world's largest charitable organizations. And in 2005, they were named as Time's People of the Year.
Oh, wow. What an honor. You made Time Magazine People of the Year. Oh, wow. Oh, what should I talk about next? I can't take this anymore. Oh, Janet Jackson's making a documentary.
And now it's Justin Timberlake in It's Gonna Be Me in another documentary that probably won't make me look so good.
The producer.
This better not be about the publicity stunt known as the Super Bowl.
Producers of the Framing Britney Spears documentary are working on their next project, and they are clearly out to take Justin Timberlake down. Their new
too bad his music's good.
project is about Janet Jackson's
And I don't think you'd want to take them down either, if you know what I'm saying. They ain't that good looking.
2004 Super Bowl performance.
AKA Nipplegate, where JT tore off her top during the halftime show, but Janet took the fallout.
The Britney thing was not flattering to him, made him look very misogynistic.
Yeah. It was a revenge, pure male revenge fantasy.
Yep. And the documentary went back to Britney's 2004 Diane Sawyer interview to show how she was the one that took all of the heat for their breakup.
Well, Diane Sawyer's a bitch.
He's gone on television and pretty much said, you broke
I have no flaws. I'm Diane Sawyer and my farts smell like roses.
On television and pretty much said, you broke his heart.
What a bad person you are, Diane Sawyer, you irrelevant imbecile.
You did something that caused him so much pain.
Now I lay asleep at night wondering why no one loves me.
So much suffering.
Yeah.
What did you...
That's the suffering I caused everybody I date.
Do.
Cue the world being outraged at Justin!
After Framing Britney came out, remember Justin released that apology to Britney and also tacked on...
An apology to Janet.
Do you think...
Here's my thing. Okay. Was it unfair that Janet Jackson was blacklisted from the music business, essentially? Because she had the song Don't Worry with Chingy in 2005 that should have been a huge hit. And she had Call on Me in 2006 with Nelly, which should have been a bigger hit. So, I completely get that she was blackballed and screwed in that situation after the Super Bowl. But she was wearing pasties on her breasts when they were exposed during Nipplegate. And she didn't look that thrown off by Timberlake. You know what I mean? I feel like if she was really not expecting it, you would slap him across the face. And he'd probably like it. But you know what I mean? She would slap him across the face and say something. She would rant on radio shows. Anybody would have interviewed her back then. I'm just saying it's a little particular. Everybody wants to be a victim now. Paris Hilton wants to be a victim. Kim Kardashian wants to be a victim. Janet Jackson wants to be a victim. My thing with Janet Jackson is this. You were wearing pasties. It's like you were ready for that moment. Listen, I'm no ladies' man. But I did go on a little bit of a slut spree because I didn't get laid until I was 21. And I had sex with maybe 30 women. Ugh. It's a blur. It's gross. I ain't proud of it. But not once when the top was being thrown off that I was like, oh yeah, got to get rid of those pasties. Or maybe you were hooking up with a girl in Ybor City. Was she wearing pasties? Here's what I'm saying. It's just a little suspicious that she was wearing the pasties. It's like she was ready and aware that it was going to happen, but just took the backlash. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just funny how time heals all wounds and makes us look at things differently. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell is going on with J-Lo? Her love don't cost a thing.
Breaking news right now.
Yeah.
Yep, amid the rumors, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are just friends.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's...
Friends with benefits.
It's
hard to deny.
Recently, news broke that the two have been spending time together.
Yeah.
After J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez called it quits.
You know, finally, he doesn't have whiskey, D. He ain't drinking anymore. He's laying the pipe.
But a source tells ET that Jen and Ben are, quote, just friends and have a cordial, good relationship.
Yeah.
The source goes on to say, quote, they obviously have a romantic history, but
yeah, they used to have sex. Wow.
At this point, they only have a friendship, adding that they, quote, both admire each other professionally, respect one another, and feel comfortable with each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're Jenny from the block. You're so relatable. Dating Alex Rodriguez. Oh, wow. Everybody can relate to you. Having him buy you $1 million ring and waiting forever and ever to have $1 million wedding because it had to be perfect. Oh, you're totally Jenny from the block. We all bow down to you and relate to you.
Bennifer took the world by storm when they got engaged in 2002.
Yeah.
Later bringing their romance to an end when they called off their wedding in 2004.
Oh, there you are calling off another wedding. Oh, but you're Jenny from the block. So relatable. You never settle.
You know, we went through a really rough time in the press
Yeah.
and things like that back in the day.
So while the news of Jennifer and Ben's reunion excited fans, it's important to note that they've remained friendly since their split.
Yeah.
A second source tells ET, quote, that Jennifer and Ben have seen each other a few times since her breakup with Alex.
Got it.
Stating that they have remained friends over the years and the two are still just that, friends.
It's so important that you model for your kids how to be a citizen of the world.
Oh, wow. It's a little passive-aggressive.
For Jennifer Garner, who was married to Ben from 2005 to 2015.
Yeah, 10 years of dealing with that dirtbag.
A source tells ET that, quote, Jen isn't bothered by Ben hanging out with J-Lo or anyone else. She wants what's best for Ben.
Yeah, they've been divorced for 6 years and she dumped him. I don't think she really cares.
The 49-year-old mother who shares 3 kids with a Justice League star is focused on Ben being a great dad. The source states, quote, they've been in a good groove when it comes to co-parenting for a while, and their kids' happiness is Jen's main priority.
We do our best.
Speculation about J-Lo and Ben reuniting romantically comes after his split from Ana de Armas in January, and Lopez calling off her engagement to A-Rod in April.
Oh, I'm sure Andy was with him for his great personality because she brings a lot to this planet.
Split from Ana de Armas in January.
Let me look who this woman is. Ana de Armas. She make movies because maybe then she has talent. Ana de Ben Affleck. 856-49 856-494-6773. Looking her up. Tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Oh, it's Anity. I was looking up Anity. I am a weird guy. There's no debating it. Oh, she's an actress, so she has more talent than me. There I am, talking out of my ass. She was in Knock Knock and War Dogs. Oh, so she does have talent. Maybe Chrissy Teigen can learn something from her. You know. But then again, Chrissy Teigen would have to know how to learn.
Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour.
I'm just kidding, Chrissy. You add so much to this planet.
Are your wiper blades chattering, skipping, or squeaking?
Yeah.
Don't let streaks or smearing on your windshield.
I love SoundCloud. I ain't paying for it.
To replace your wiper blades, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I do need to.
Our selection.
This is not my sponsor.
Professional parts people.
I wish.
Even install
It'd be good money.
Wiper blades while you wait.
I have 70 downloads.
Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
Okay. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! What's the next commercial? Oh, this song. I kind of like that there's commercials on SoundCloud. Really adds a comedic the fact to the show. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Got it. This following segment has been brought to you by westchaseprinting.com. When I tell you that DJ Tone Tampa on Instagram is the best printing company and the best DJ in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. At West Chase Printing, you can get posters, yard signs, business cards, banners, whatever the hell you need printed. And when you get that nice invoice with a great deal, you'll get an even better deal by saying you heard about it on Hoppe Hour, baby.
Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour.
I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please. Oh, do you have 9 $1,000 ones? Yeah, good. And if you got an albino, send her up too. In 20 minutes, I'm going to be asleep, so get him up here. I had like half a bottle of melatonin, 6 beers, this whole bucket of chicken. Oh, the Sandman is coming.
856-49 Hoppe. Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Prince Harry's upcoming plans to return back to the UK might be taking a back seat after his recent trip to attend Prince Philip's funeral didn't exactly go as planned.
Yeah, I don't think they really appreciated you, going on TV, making the whole family look bad. And the fact that you are, how do I say, whipped? Oh, yeah, she's totally whipping you every night. Yeah, get over here, Prince. I don't care if you're a family man. I'm going to ruin your relationship with them forever and then dump you and take half your money later. Oh, that hurt. Where's the dentist? Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
And let's get into it.
Okay.
Last month, Prince Harry returned to Windsor Castle to attend his grandfather, Prince Philip's funeral. It was a shocking turn of events, given Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview with Oprah.
Yeah, I bet that funeral was a little awkward. Oh, and I bet they talked about Prince Andrew, right?
Aired in early March. The trip shocked fans as it marked the first time he returned to England since stepping down as a senior working member of the royal family.
Can you imagine being a fan of the royal family? Gross.
However, given the strained relationship of the family, the reunion allegedly didn't go as well as many had hoped.
Whoa. Breaking news. You're telling me after completely and utterly throwing your family under the bus, they're not going to like you at the funeral? Whoa. Call the presses. They're not going to appreciate you making the family look horrendous. Whoa. Who would have saw that coming?
While Meghan was advised not to attend due to being too far along in her second pregnancy, Harry
that's the reason.
Issued a speech during the funeral mentioning his wife, saying, quote, "You will be sorely missed but always remembered by the nation and the world. Meghan, Archie, and I, as well as your future great-granddaughter, will always hold a special place for you in our hearts."
I bet during the speech when he said Meghan, there's like this whole sigh in the crowd. It's just like, oh, I have a toothache.
He was also seen talking to his estranged brother, Prince William, at one point, but royal experts are now weighing in on his second return, which was slated for the first weekend in July for the unveiling of a statue in honor of his late mother, Princess Diana. July 1st would also mark Diana's 60th birthday, which would make sense for Harry to attend, but it's not looking like he'll pay the palace another visit. Philip Dampier, author of Royally Suited, Harry and Meghan in Their Own Words, recently spoke to The Sun and predicted that that Meghan could play a large role in Harry's decision to skip out on the statue unveiling. He said, quote, "I personally don't think Meghan will return to the UK, and there must now be a serious doubt as to whether Harry will come over for the unveiling of a statue for Princess Diana on what would have been her 60th birthday."
Either they're going to be happily ever after, or she ruined his whole relationship with the family. And I was whipped in 2 relationships, not the current one. I think I've played this sound effect for enough of my life. I'm doing well in life. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I'm doing great. I'm just playing all the sound effects we have here on Hoppe Hour. Here's 50 sound effects that are funny. Yeah. Got it. Oh, geez. Water bubbles. Or it could be a bong. All right. Fart would be nighttime humor. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that meant. I kind of do. If you live in Tampa, you do. What's going on with Aaron Rodgers?
Pretty in pink. Shailene Woodley is all smiles with fiance Aaron Rodgers at the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, this is weird. Oh, geez, I just had a stroke. I wonder what my neighbors think when I'm going at 9:30. All right, here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers doesn't get along with any of his family. Doesn't get along with anybody in sports. But, oh, this woman totally is making him a better person. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
The couple hit the races with friends Miles Teller, his wife Kaylee, and others for Saturday's big event at
Oh, Miles Teller, what a likable guy. The Kentucky Derby, where all the millionaires go, look at us, we know how to dress well.
Churchill Downs, and the group got all decked out in their very best for a festive Instagram photo.
I wish you could just go to the Kentucky Derby looking like crap, like you look like you're going to a gas station at 7 a.m, like, ugh. Or, go to the Kentucky Derby like you're going to pump your gas at 1 a.m, and then you go inside of 7-Eleven after the gas pump to get gummy worms and Gatorade. You know that look where you just got disheveled hair and you're like, I hate my life? Imagine going to the Kentucky Derby looking like that.
Shailene also gathered with Kaylee and their gal pals in another cute snap. Once again showing off her coral vest and slacks ensemble, but this time leaving her wide-brimmed hat aside.
Right, I don't care about these millionaire models. Speaking of millionaires, which are all the people I cover on the show, what the hell's going on with Reese Witherspoon? I'm making it about her because she's irrelevant.
Reese Witherspoon is saying she's one of the lucky ones for her portrayal in the media, unlike Britney Spears, who had a totally different experience. In a new interview with Time, the Oscar winner shared her reaction to the headline-making documentary, Framing Britney Spears.
We heard about it.
Which documents the pop star's...
Oh my God, again with these celebrity news reports letting us know about something from 3 months ago. We know the documentary came out.
Rise to fame amid nonstop media scrutiny and harassment. Reese and Britney were both huge stars around the same time. And they both filed for divorce in 2006.
Got it.
Reese split from Ryan Phillippe, and Britney and Kevin Federline called it quits that same year. The stars were both left raising 2 children as single moms.
All right, we get the comparisons. We got it.
While dealing with paparazzi. But Reese said that the media branded her as, quote, good, while Britney was labeled, quote, bad.
It's the same thing with Demi Lovato surviving that overdose and then being like, I feel bad for DMX. Like, this is the same thing Reese is doing. She's irrelevant. So she's like, I'm going to make it about me by saying I had it good and Britney didn't. And even if she goes on to say the nicest things about Britney, she's completely making it about her.
Quote, what if the media had decided I was something else? I would be in a totally different position, she told
Making it about you.
The publication. The 45-year-old also looked back at the times she would scream at the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Yet, it still didn't affect her reputation.
Alrighty, whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I get that she's kind of defending Britney, but she's also kind of like, bragging. Like, look at you. Speaking to someone that's not bragging. Well, he's married to Jada Pinkett Smith, so he's got nothing to brag about, even though he had sex with Margot Robbie in that open relationship.
Will Smith just got real with fans about his post-quarantine bod.
I can relate to you on the first thing ever.
And what he called the worst shape of his life. Let's get into what he said and what the response has been to this viral moment. Will Smith has been a staple in Hollywood for decades now, so we've seen him in many different phases of his life.
You don't
We loved him during his Fresh Prince era.
Will Smith is a staple in Hollywood. That was a good speech impediment moment. I did not know that.
We've seen him in many different phases of his life.
I just had to wipe spit off of my microphone.
We loved him during his Fresh Prince era. We love action star Will Smith, and we love him now. But
all right, we got it. You love him a lot.
Just opened up to fans about how he feels this past year has taken a toll on his physique. Will has been...
I feel that. Now I'm on a keto now.
In tip-top shape for movies like Suicide Squad, and even had an 8-pack for that role. But over
cool.
the weekend, Will took to Instagram and shared this photo, writing, "I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm in the worst shape of my life." And immediately after Will posted...
It's really not that bad of a picture. It's just him looking normal.
His celebrity friends flooded the comments with positivity. Ava DuVernay wrote, quote, "I see no worst here."
All right, so he's relatable. He gained weight. I mean... Imagine having to hang out with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
I'm John Morgan.
Hi.
After my brother Tim suffered a terrible accident, the lawyer we hired to help us ended up hurting us more.
Yeah.
We didn't know any better, and boy, did I. All law firms are not the same.
They're not.
The lawyer you choose makes all the difference.
Yeah.
That's why over the last 30 years, I set out to build a different kind of law firm where every client is treated like I would want to be treated all those years ago.
Yeah.
There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
There's no other.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Okay.
Hoppy Hour will be
Frontier
right back.
presents Confessions of a Laptop.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your laptop here.
Hi.
Your slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my
Got
friend. It's time to get Frontier Fiber Optic Internet.
I do hate that.
It's up to 20
worst service ever.
faster than cable. And because it's fiber optic.
Calling their customer service line. It's like calling... I don't know. I got nothing.
Tax. See the light. Switch.
Can they just play the effing music already?
To internet.
Although I do kind of like talking over these ads.
Fiber for complete offer details. Service availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
This following segment's been brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com over at Salon Loft on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa next to McDonald's. When I tell you he's the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. Go there and tell him I sent you.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Finally, I'm one of those guys who can't wait to get to work in the morning. Like a dairy cow.
Oh! Oh! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh!
Hoppy's mind is like a circus, and you're all invited. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour. His Midwest accent and rants are like endorphins for your workout. You are listening to Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah, they are.
Miley Cyrus is taking the SNL stage next weekend with guest host and tech billionaire Elon Musk.
Gross. Not Elon Musk. Her.
But she's also facing some serious heat from fans for promoting the upcoming gig as they accuse Elon of destroying the planet.
Whoa, everybody's got to be so woke. But if you were to ask them in specifics what Elon's doing, they'd go, what?
Miley Cyrus is set to make her return to SNL next weekend, as she was recently announced as a musical guest alongside the evening's guest host and founder of SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk. The upcoming performance will mark Miley's 6th SNL appearance, and
they can't get anybody else because they're irrelevant.
And needless to say, she's no stranger to the name of the game, aka getting fans hyped up for her performance.
Oh, wow.
On Wednesday, she and Elon exchanged in some comical Twitter banter when one user photoshopped Elon's face onto Miley swinging a wrecking ball, to which he responded, quote, "Might be something there."
Oh, jeez.
Miley responded to Elon's suggestion by saying, "I'm down if you are, #Miley and Musk, to the moon."
And leave her there.
But was met with immediate criticism by fans for promoting the show with someone they believe allegedly destroys the planet and whose company Tesla allegedly treats women unfairly.
Well, if Miley supports it, whatever.
Some users responded.
Then again, she does treat people unfairly. Remember when she cheated on Liam?
To Miley's tweet with comments like, "Delete this, we will pretend that we didn't see."
All right, well, just pretend you didn't see and move on.
And she has to promote the episode with him, guys. She has no choice. SNL is making her do it.
And then everybody at SNL is being a bunch of babies. At least you're relevant for once, you losers.
I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please.
I haven't made that much money in my life. Oh, what else is going on?
Hi. No.
So, Kendall Jenner told her sisters that she got engaged during a game of Truth or Dare, and
that's naughty.
She also told her mum, Chris, that she was pregnant. So, let's find out if these were the truth or just dares.
I'm going to assume they were the dares.
Kendall Jenner and Kourtney Kardashian joined forces for a Poosh happy hour with tequila supplied by Kendall's brand 818. During their happy hour, the sisters decided to play a round of Truth or Dare, and things got pretty interesting. Fans know that Kendall has been dating NBA star Devin Booker since around this time last year.
Dating while sleeping with other guys probably, which is fine.
And while their relationship is pretty private, she's started to share bits and pieces of their love on social media. They've also been spotted out and about on dates.
Yeah, he's a real winner. He's banging Kendall. And his team's finally good, and Chris Paul's getting no attention and no credit.
Together, and it seems like they couldn't be happier. Now that Kendall is in a strong relationship, she decided to mess with her family during the game of Truth or Dare.
She's naughty.
She started off by telling their mum, Kris Jenner, that she was pregnant after Kourtney dared her to. And honestly, Kris took the news really well.
She's like, yes, ratings, woohoo!
Was ready to hop in her car and come over to Kendall's place.
That wasn't the first time she hopped over after finding out about her daughter. Get it? When her daughter made a sex tape for attention?
It came back positive. So I took another one, and that one also came back positive.
Yeah.
And I'm literally, about to cry.
You don't sound like it. But then again, the Kardashians having personality, yeah. Nice try. Whatever. So she's not pregnant. No.
Hey guys, it's Allie for Hollywood Life with your Card Jenner Roundup, starting with Caitlyn Jenner. Last week, the former Olympian announced she would be running for California governor. And
then everyone's being phobic, oh, how dare she run? Who cares? Politics sucks.
People magazine reports that she's happy despite her family's differing opinions.
Yeah, they're annoyed because she's getting a lot of attention.
An insider told the magazine there have always been differing political opinions within the family, but
you don't say people have different opinions. Whoa.
Everyone can agree on one thing.
What?
They want Caitlyn to be happy. Moving on to Kourtney and her exes. Recall yesterday we told you about some possible shade from Eunice Benjima following one of...
All right, I don't care anymore. All right, this has been Happy Hour. I gotta go. I don't know. What is the meaning of life? Who's my future wife? I have a pretty good idea.
Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour.
Happy Hour is now over. Happy Hour is now over.
Yeah.
Happy Hour is now over.
It is.
And like that, he's gone.